Dun, 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 dun. Since ban. Dun, 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 dun. First, you are the first. How are you doing, Rook? How you doing? Wow. You are awake already? Already, or did you just never go to sleep? No, awake, slept for about 3 hours? Oh no. Ah, you're stressed out because of the dog, of course. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense, honestly. Kaiser Pike, bot lane, Mundo top, Kog'Maw mid, Jarvan jungle. I was like, nope, no more pets after this one. The stress of this time is driving her nuts. I understand that. I understand why it's stressful. I really do. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We have a very weak bot lane, but Twitch versus Pike Kaiser. Early game is gonna suck a bit. Early game is gonna suck a bit, but I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna suck a bit. Ignite on the Kog'Maw is kinda interesting. Right, I'll just recall. I'll just recall. Recall should go through before 105, which means Sham should spawn down here. I actually spawned there. That's a bit unlucky, but it's fine. Woo. But yeah, that's why we enter with the minion wave. Ooh, right there. That was scary. Pushing into Oasis. Nice, we got electrocute proc. Ooh, nice hook. Straight up guessing there. I think his thought process was that he's not gonna be next to me, so it's gonna be on the other side, so let's just throw it out randomly. I get that completely. He might EQ. He did not. Ouch. Hi, I discovered your channel a few days ago and it helps me play, so thank you. You're awesome. Thank you so much for watching, mate. Thank you so much for watching it. I really appreciate it. Be careful before Pike comes, right? I'm not quite level 3 yet. Sneaky, sneaky. I love Twitch, dude. Say the wave is too far away for me to really hold it. So I'm just here to catch the experience, basically. Alright. Twitch kill Pike. I actually really wanted that shy movement speed so I can go top lane here. But Pike is gonna come from base. Nice. Lathyrus is 3 Dark Seal, not Dark Seal, 3 Dark Harvest stacks now. That was... Wait, what kicked me out of the portal? Why did I not get the full ride? Ay, 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 ay. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh, Malphite is not level 6 yet. Dude, they all still had flashes. This ward does not see me up here, if anyone is curious about that. Did Kaiser flash or did Kaiser ult? Oh, both. I can see that, both. By the way, absolute worth. Ah, this is a bit awkward. I'll likely just wait for this. I'll be honest, it's 30 gold. Yeah, I 100% wait for that. That's a bit awkward. Reset. Or death timer. Kai'Sa and Twitch are both very high level. They're both level 7. But it's because Pyke and I do not play bot lane at all, right? Just hit the ult. Just hit the fucking ult. What the fuck is Pyke doing? What is he doing? Did he just DC? Or he stopped moving, he didn't W. No, he's fine. Alright, this is gonna be a very interesting build. interesting build. Bear with me here, chat. Bear with me here. Someone asked about it, and I got curious. Someone asked about it on YouTube, so we try it. Especially in a game like this where we're 4-2-4, right? Oh. 9 KB is not too bad, honestly. Out of 12. Ouch. I wanna go mid lane here. Nice. Does it slow for 99%, right? No, 20% for range. Like, but it's not so much the slow. It's only 20% for ranged. It's more so the energy. Does Deadman's Blade count as an energized attack? That's kind of what I'm interested in. She died to the poison here? Yeah, she does. Okay, good job. Probably not. Probably not, right? Are we double ignited? We both ignited, so small blunder. He panicked and fucking canceled his hook with the E. He's like, fuck, 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 I'm dying. Let him cook, since you don't have the energized buff. The question is, it's because it's like, it is the 100 stack thingy, right? But you're right, it doesn't have this energized thingy here. Like, realistically, the entries would probably have been a must in a game like this, because of Mundo, right? I should just support a lot faster. I'm very squishy because no HP, right? A quick trade was very, very high damage. We could see that much, right? The first trade was very good, right? Auto attack Q, super, super good. I think the engines would just be way better. Woo. Be happy that didn't hit, dude. Alpha just dying with ult up is funny. winning the Malphite is a Shaka one trick now, off of his name. Got dragon. They're getting towers though. Wow. At least one dies. At least one dies. Man, Jarvan should have died as well, that's for sure. What's the reason for CycloSword? Someone asked me about it in YouTube class. I got curious, so we're trying it now to see. That's well, he ended up dying. The Mundo is really the biggest issue, right? So we're getting the envies now. I'm not sure if I... Redemption first every time? It's way better on pro play, yeah. Redemption first, that is. Redemption first is with Spellbook is by far the best play, for pro play specifically. But that is very right. Mundo is closing it on 3 items, dude. You had a free lane into the Malphite. We don't have any champions that are very good at dealing with him when he hits 16. Very scary. Very, very, very scary game. Dude, that's control words everywhere. It's crazy. But yeah, man, the Pyke is getting Pyke is losing a ton of HP. Like... Okay, Jarvan did die. I'm surprised because the Silas does not seem to be doing any damage, right? That's a 2-item Silas versus 2-item Kai'Sa, but he just didn't do any damage. Seen some parts doing Lock into Redemption recently with basic electrocute runes. What do you think about the build for solo queue? That's the bargain bot build. Mr. So Smells or whatever your name is. But yeah, that's what we call bargain bot. I would do Deadman's Blade into Redemption, Lock it, Mandate. That's what specifically bargain bot is, 100%. We're lagging on the damage department, which is insane to think about when we have two, like, it seems like the squishy champions are way too tanky. I should have ulted myself, maybe? Yeah. The double ult on the fucking Java. I think it's just a hard game because we have a first time in Malphite top lane who's a Shaka one trick, while they have a Mundo Giga Chat player on top lane. I think that alone just makes this game super awkward. I'm really happy with how I played early. I'm happy with how I actually managed to out pressure the Pyke early game as well. All of these things I'm very happy about. Without into the you see our issue? Alright. I think that cements the loss. I don't like that. I don't like CycloSword. So what I was curious about is that he wrote that it would be a 99% slow. So I was like, damn, auto take into Q is basically guaranteed then. But for ranged champions, it's not a 99% slow. It's a 20% slow. So CycloSword is horrible for ranged champions, but he didn't mention that, the YouTube channel that asked me about it. Cyclone Sword is very meh. But the person that asked me about it, that got me curious, said that it would be 99% slow. And it's not an item I really play with. And when you just go into the item section here, right, which is what I did, it doesn't mention anything about, like, the fact of how much it slows or if there's a difference between melee or range, right? This item section is actually incredibly bad. Because, like, here it's just your energized attack deal bonus physical damage and slows for 0.75 seconds. Great, I think, right? Well, no, because it's very different for ranged champions. How hard can it be to have the exact same chat bubble that's in the game to have that in the client? Like, that should not be hard, right? Or am I just coding here and the coding is actually exceptionally hard? That was so insane on that bot fight. My damage was very insane because I was snowballing. I don't think the CycloSword is the reason for the damage to be insane. Like, if we had Static Shift or Leandries or any other item, the damage would look the same, but the item would also feel better. Like, Static Shift would straight up do more damage than CycloSword, while also giving me attack speed, and it would be cheaper, right? Because Cyclo was 3k, which is absurd. I think next game, I think I'm gonna go Cosmic Drive, maybe? After Deadman's Blade. That could be fun to try. Max damage bar build. Like you don't care about tankiness or anything. You just want to do the highest amount of damage. That would be the mask build, right? Like where you have Leandries, Bloodletter, and Riftmaker. That is. So Deadman. Oh, okay. Well, that was quick dodge. Do do do. Do 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 do. Let's ban Shaco since we just got griefed by a Shaco one trick playing Malphite top lane, so now we ban Shaco. Dun, dun. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Why would we swap pick order? We pick at the same time. Dun, dun, dun. Bam, bam, bam. Let's look up patch history of Static. The stat value was truly stupid. 100 gold more for 1080, 15 attack, 23 movement speed. Static, when they released it, was absurd. It was straight up absurd. Like, it was so strong, dude. Oh. Hello, Moha! Hello! How you doing? That's 2 dodges. You're doing amazing. That's great to hear. Never been better. Absolutely amazing. I'm so happy to hear. You? I'm chilling, dude. I'm chilling. A lot of good things, some bad things. I'm chilling. Life. Thank you so much for asking, mate. Dodge, not Champions League, Champion Q Pop thingy acceptance. Now we wait, now we wait, now we wait. Dun, 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 dun. My favorite Bard skin will either be Elderwood or Spirit Blossom Bard. That's a new opinion from Mr. Streamer. Is that a new opinion? Elderwood or Spirit Blossom? Feel like I've been quite steady with that answer. Alright, 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 alright. No, I said the best Bard skins are Elderwood and Spirit Blossom. I love the nature team skins in Moha. Spirit Blossom is kinda a nature team as well. Cutie and Astro? I wish Cutie felt better to play with because I think it looks great. Looks like your info is outdated. I've been loving Spirit Blossom since they released it. Can I support? No. No. Sorry, dude. I think maybe I shouldn't just say no. Not a T1, but I think T1 is great. I think it's a great skin. He asked about my favorite bot skin. And it's just not the favorite. Having League nostalgia right now? League is great. League is great. Do 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 do. Is that a corky top? That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is. But I guess it's into Vladimir, so it's not too bad, right? That scaling on enemy team with Cassian and Vladimir is really good. We scale decently well as well with double AD carry, but they kind of get fisted by Cassian and Vladimir. Ranindia, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Dun, dun, dun. I just take my last game was on Cassandra release. That was in 2022. Feel old, man? Feel old, man. Yeah. Where did time go, Moha? What happened? Thanks, you too. Thank you, mate. Thank you, thank you. Where did time go? Man, I'm having a severe addiction to playing Path of Exile right now, chat. Path of Exile 2, to be precise. All the time, I just want to run maps instead. I want to get that wonderful, wonderful ding sound when anything very good drops. The dopamine when you get that ding sound. It's the best. The people that play Path of Exile will get it. If no one plays it, then you're missing out on that ding. Said like a true gamer. It's just so good, dude. Can you quickly queue? Thank you. He understood. I'm literally playing POT and have you as a background noise. Well, you don't have to say no offense. That's like the perfect thing for me. Like, I'm a background chill multitasking type of streamer type of thing, right? Yes, Wire. Legend was not too good. How is it now? It's better, but there's still work to be done, which they're gonna do more of next patch, like the next in 0.4. We're at 0.3 right now. But they took a huge step with especially crafting and okay, I have to flash. Huh, the fuck? I suddenly took a very big chunk of damage. I'll just recall too many YouTube shows and TikToks hit my brain, so I need to Twitch right now. Fair. Okay. I'm no longer recalling. This dude does no longer have his Q. He used it earlier, so that was fun that he eat. I'm curious to see if I'm gonna get Dove. That would be like worst case scenario. Oh my god. Boom boom. Horrible start for us, chat. Horrible start. Oh, it's just me playing fucking shit, chat. I'm playing fucking shit, and my Ezreal is autofill, so he's not able to carry my shit. He's just not able to make up for me playing a bit shit. Because he can play a bit more aggressive, because the way Pyke is playing, but he's not utilizing it, because he's filled. This is support main. The Ezreal. No excuse though. I'm the one who took the first initial trade. That was bad, and then I was just in a very rough spot because of that. I think it's these two. That's the first ones, right? Boost this fast. Gonna start hitting ranged minions now. Pyke's first move. He will 100% be mid lane here. Just blast into this. Okay, I'm not gonna play bot lane anymore. It's way better. So, like, I'm making a few mistakes, but Esper should also so easily be able to get so many kills if he wanted to. But he has no idea how to play Ezreal, which is completely fair. I'm putting him in situations where he's not able to shine, so I'm just gonna be perma-roaming. I'm legitimately, there's no other way to play this. He's gonna go up and queue the minion here. That's when we hopefully can. That was not even close, dude, with your ability. I guess here, that at least relieves pressure from bot lane. Very nice. We actually ended up getting him. Because he's playing with Ignite, which is awesome. Good job, okay. That's the first kill. Now, I think we play topside. Let's pay attention to if he gets the pool. He does not. Another kill there. Put a ward here. And now we reset. Just get 2 Ws. Yeah, this is way better. Welcome the League of Lathy. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Jelly. Wait, the Ruby here. Okay, let's keep up this pressure here. This is how I should have gone into the gameplay the minute I knew my Ezreal was autofill. I'm a bit unsure why Volibear is bot lane. He should not be bot lane at all, the Volibear, right? Like, that's a waste of his time and resources. Well, that was not even close to Q. Vladimir's mid lane, so we might have tilted him with the last gank, which is awesome at least. Can't get into position. How do you choose your boots in every situation? What do I need? Okay, I buy that type of thought process, right? We can win this game because Vladimir has tilted. That's the good thing here. But we should not be playing around bot lane. Going bot, like having Volibear and Talia suddenly playing around the Ezreal, big mistake. That's the big way and fast way of how to lose the game, right? Huh? Talia's likely gonna catch here. Yep. Nice. So at least they get punished for the very deep chase. Good. But yeah, like, most of the time, I don't finish my boots a lot of the time sensing. I'll sit on tier 1, magical footwear, I finish my Deadman's Blade, then I'll finish my secondary item. At that point, I'm gonna be, okay, is boots gonna be a big power spike? Let's say I need tenacity, then mercs. Or we have feature strength, so we can go for the cooldown boots that gives me movement speed. All of these things, right? Dive him and tilt him. The fuck? He's level 6 and I'm only level 4. I have Deadman's Blade already. It's kind of funny to look at, right? Because I'm obviously very far behind in experience, but I'm very far ahead in gold. Yeah, I'm playing with what we call the tax evasion rune page, which means we don't buy potions level 1 because we have cookies, and we don't buy boots because we have magical footwear, and we have treasure hunt as well. So we get a megaton of early gold if we play the game correctly. The big mistakes I've done here is the first 2 their spot lane, because I played around my Ezreal that was autofilled. I should have been very passive and just tried to play to reset level 3 when I get a rupee or something like that, right? Miss Fortune arrived at the wrong place at the wrong time. God damn. 40 CS Vladimir is not gonna be a big threat for us. Don't think you have to flash. Viego's coming now. I think the only way I live is by going into the chime. And Tessin is there as well. So I can Hexblast a bit further away, but by Hexblasting there I go into the chime, which I feel like is the only way to live. Okay, well, 1 for 1. Autofill, auto lose. I have 2 autofill players in this game. And I'm not losing right now. Parcel, just letting you know. My top laner is autofilled and my AD carry is autofilled. Great battle. Such an annoying little shit. No one lands aggressive. Annoying little shit. Can I make it to this red chime? That's why I'm doing a laser man's. Nice, I did. Right. So it could be better off if when everyone would be forced to play every role? No. If you force people to do something they don't want to do, it's not a very good video game, is it now? Video games are supposed to be fun, where you get to do what you want to do. Fucking random casting coming over the wall there. That's a big shutdown for... Let's see who gets it. Vladimir got it. Hopefully he doesn't start playing the game correctly now. This game as a chore? No. Most people don't treat this game like a chore. The loud minority will make you believe that though. But that is what it is. It is the loud minority. I'm so strong now. Get away with things that I normally couldn't get away with now. I guess not dead. Okay, finally died. Diego is so mad, yeah. You didn't know Bart can do so much damage? Bart is inherently incredibly busted. And look at my items. It's not like I built the squishy items that makes me giga strong. I'll just wait for this. 30 gold, right? Bart just has an insane amount of gold in his kit. Not gold, sorry. Damage! Damage in his kit. Where am I getting the last 5 haste from? Oh, Hexidragon, right, okay. And a mythic originally? Don't even remember. I'm gonna say yes though. Let's remove his shield. We're just playing around the Umbral Glaive right now as much as I can. But just Wing to find him. He took my W. That's a nice play though. Bassin is gonna come here. Shouldn't have stayed to kill the misfortune, should just recall. These two items have always felt so good to buy together. Because you get a lot of movement speed, and then you get a lot of ability haste as well. And they both have 350 HP as well, which feels good. But yeah, we have 2 autofills in this game, and we are winning the game, so every game is winnable even when you have autofills. It's just about making the right decisions. I, of course, made a lot of mistakes early part of the game, which I called out what we did and what we should have done differently, right? I saw it. Push this wave here. Now we collect all the flowers. We can see all the green dots, so there's quite a lot of flowers down here. Like, we are the flower collector right now. There's one in here as well. The item in the store's ping was shit nowadays. Always been. I don't remember a single time why it was ever good. I'll be honest with you. It's always been shit. We're making a ton of mistakes right now on our team side. I'm gonna collect my chimes up here. And then I'm gonna recall. Where I then will buy. Oh. Damn, Talia, well played. You feel like Yakshu could go hard now? So much loot on the map? Yeah, the cinders, the chimes, the flowers, dude. We're just chilling, dude. Ezreal is going topside right now for whatever reason. We have, what, 48 flowers right now? I'm not sure if there's anything left on the map. 59 flowers total, chat. Holy shit. Oh my god. One person here, everyone around. My teammates are fucking carrying down the mistake I just did. Definitely need some type of magic resist first. Yeah. Wow. Good job, team. Yeah, I made a bit too many stupid mistakes right now, right? Like, why I'm not thinking too much about, cool, why is this person this far up? Why I don't see anyone else on the map? All of these questions should constantly go through my head, right? Mandate was never, not in a single patch, the best item for Bard. I'll just throw that out there. Mandate has never been the best item for Bard. Okay, 1 for 1 at least. Man, the Hex... the Vlad is a non-factor. We could stack armor now? No, because there's also Kassadin. That's why we're going Yakshu, that gives both magic resist but also some armor. And some HP. I will never understand people buying anti-heal. It's so shit. Like, what is it? 651 anti-heal? Wow. Zero. Zero anti-heal. God damn. The sneezes. Nugget was the thing to go? No. And back in the Mythic era, it was that fucking, I don't even remember the name, but like you ulted and then it gave you max HP and it started healing around you. That was the go-to item. Locket, Mandate, all of those were not bought. Thanks for carry, team. Thanks for carry, team. I made too many mistakes. You all reckon if I just spam Lee Sin mid, I could make it work? Yeah, it's not even that odd, right? People do play Lee Sin mid lane, like, not as a high pick rate thing or anything, but like, it's not, like, it happens. People do that. Cosmic Paladins, Nunu and Woodump. I've never seen that skin before. Cool. Must be a new skin. Must be a new skin. Alright, 1 win, 1 loss. Could have played so much better. I apologize. Hopefully you all at least learn from all the mistakes I did. Which skin? Cosmic. Radiant Virtue. Thank you for figuring out the name, Elmoha. That was the go-to mythic item, the Bard build. But that item came much later? No, that item came with the mythic items. We are talking about what item we built during the mythic item era. Locket was the go-to before? No. If anything, before, originally, it was Deadman's Blade into Rapid Fire Cannon. If you want to talk about the original build. Because then it was Deadman's Blade into Rapid Fire Cannon, back when Rapid Fire Cannon did way more damage and could make the Deadman's Blade proc crit. You need to brush up on your history of Bard builds in Moha. You need to brush up the history. Because that's the OG build right there. If we're talking about before anything. And before that, it wasn't Locket. It was Athene's Unholy Grail. Virtue was not there when Mythic items were introduced. It got introduced with all the Mythic items from Noha. When they did the big overhaul and added the Mythic item category, and then it got removed when they removed the Mythic item category. But yeah, before all of that, it was Athene's Unholy Grail. Do you guys remember that item? It is everything that Helia wish it was. And everything I wish Helia was. Radiant Virgin sounds so OP on Soraka? Nah, Moonstone was better on Soraka. Way better. OG build was a club and an obsidian spear and a mammoth. I cannot talk about further back than Season 8, because that's when I started playing Bard, right? Well, split the pre-season to Season 8 is when I started playing Bard. Only tank item that was introduced with the mythic optics was Chemtech, the fist item, and Sunfire. The fist! Hello, Tillydoo! Hello! You should review the history, Mr. Streamer Nerds? Nah. I'm right. You're wrong. How you all doing? I'm annoyed I died that many times. So many stupid deaths in the game we just played. I have no finishers. Butterfly. Mythic patch was not in Season 10, Ilmoha. The Mythic patch was not in Season 10. It was in Season 12. And it lasted for 2 years, from 12 to 14. So it was during 12 and 13 that the Mythic season was happening. And then it was removed when Season 14 started. And now we're at Season 15. Mythic season did not last 4 years with Mythic items. 10 was the item rework. No, 10 was item rework, not Mythic items. Mythic items was then added in Season 12. The Mythic items did not stay for 4 years. They only stayed for 2. Pre-season 11 was the Mythic patch. Yes, so that's Season 12. Pre-season 11 is into Season 12 then. Mate, it wasn't added until 2021. That's when Mythic items got added. Season 10 was 2020. Just putting that out there. Let me send links? No, give me a sub then. You just refuse to admit you're old now, Mr. Lathy? Mate. Mythic items were added to League of Legends with the preseason 2021 item update, which began in late 2020. So that means it started Season 11, not Season 10. Okay. Preseason 2021, late 20. That's Season 11. And then it was removed Season 14. So it was not added Season 10. My dude, you have not played League for so long that you have forgotten about everything about League. Don't say I'm not the one who knows how to read, when all it does is a simple Google, and it will tell you. Mr. Tillydoo, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, mate. I really appreciate it. And you can ask as many questions as you want, Tillydoo. Greetings from Taipei. You're in Taipei? Holy. How are you doing, John? Season 10 was the big stat changes. It was, but that has nothing to do with Mythic Essence. Not Mythic Essence, Mythic items. Season 10 was the rune rework or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Like, when they added this shit. Right? That was Season 10. Season 11 was Mythic items. It's far too hot here. Ability haste was introduced in Mythics, right? What? The fuck are you talking? Mythic items were added Season 11. Are you gonna double down to say that Mythic items were added Season 10, even though a simple Google search will tell you it's Season 11? Because pre-season is between the two seasons for the season start, which the season start is when it all starts, which is Season 11. Something being added after season has ended does not count for being added that season then. So we have pre-season, which is between 10 and 11. That's when Mythic items were added, which was Season 11 then. Because that's what the items were added for. Please don't double down on this, okay? It's very simple. Please, I beg of you. It's kinda getting annoying at this point, having to repeat myself. You asked me to go read, so I googled it. I showed it on stream. Now move on. We are playing into a Seer, Skarner, Galio, Ezreal, Karma. Wither, maybe? Down. Seems like it's argument for argument's sake, which is why I'm trying to shut it down, because it's starting to get annoying. Starting to get very annoying. We have to collect our chimes, because they always spawn bot side, which is annoying even when we are top. Bad to only play support without getting any knowledge from other roles? Not really. You should play how you want to play. My friends told me to try out other roles. But what do you want to do? Do you just want to play support? Then play support. You will learn by playing with and against those roles as well. You don't have to play as the role to learn. You just have to pay attention to what other people around you are doing when you're playing support. That will teach you far enough. Elmoha, shut up. You've been told to move on. Stop looping back. Stop. Please, move on. Come on. I think playing some jungle when you're not maining it can be very eye-opening for a newer player, for sure. Nice. Got a little cheese. Like, please move on from a conversation when we have ended it, instead of looping down. Oh no, bad last hit. You as well, and Moha. Have a wonderful work day. Oh, bad again. They like live with 1 HP. Annoying. He's pushing so much faster than I do. Kinda unfair. Oh my god, but I'm also last hitting like shit, right? Oh my god, that's the 3rd time it lives with 1 HP. Damn, 3 people mid lane 3 minutes into the game. That's the mid lane mid lane experience right there. Nice. Alright. So far, not too bad, but could be far better. Do a new technology top bar? No, this is just autofill bard. I'm just autofill farming. Man, are we getting fisted? Missing the Q is really bad, because the Q is what procs will execute. Damn, my team is getting annihilated on the map, chat. They've all died once or twice already. Not a lot we can do about it. That's just top lane experience right there. Do the Bible bar video 3 times, but it's hard to apply in game. So much pressure. 100% can be hard. It's also just a lot of information, right? He's playing with TP. Should I be afraid of him hitting level 6 on the next wave? Oh, well, actually on this wave. Like, should I be afraid that he might try to shuffle me? Damn, another gank mid lane, dude. Like, we're only 4 kills behind. It's salvable. It's not the worst. I'm likely gonna lose a plating here because of the TP difference. Oh yeah, 100%. He has Demolish. How much damage does he do now that he got the Blasting Wand and a book and I got Negatron Cloak? I don't think that would be smart to do that. Where the hell did he go into river to eat honey fruits? Yeah, he did. Yeah, I should not have gone back in. The only trade pattern I can do with this dude is electrocute proc into leave, right? We can try to gank with Kha'Zix here. Ooh, that was scary. Good job, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. I don't know. He's gonna die. So that's not too bad at least. He kind of sacrificed, like, pulled them away so Karma could live. So that was kind of nice to see. I at least trade 1 for 1. Oof. Guardian on Lulu instead of Ares, a bit interesting. I still deny a ton of CS, even though it's a 1 for 1, but it's a shutdown and it's a assist as well, so it's like 550 gold versus 300 gold plus all the minions that crashed into the tower that got denied. Like you see, every time I miss my Q here, I giga lose the trade. If I hit the Q, I win the trade. In many ways, that's kind of fun, right? Because it comes down to such a little thing. Nice. That's a sneaky little Q. Kinda guessing a bit why he would have space to there. If you were playing on main, would you have taken the trade risk there? 100%. Not really that big of a risk. He has Nash's Tooth now. Okay, 2 kills bot lane. Not bad. Not bad at all. Like, I have Wit's End on reset, but a reset would basically lose me 2 or 3 platings. So I would need to wait for Gengar something to happen to free me up from this lane. Or like this, right? I just found the minion wave. It's gonna take him a tiny bit time before he crashes this, right? I don't know. Like, it's not like Akali is dying in a 1v1. He is dying constantly to a 3v1. But you can still see, right? 1 plating so far. This is the 2nd plating he's killing. Like, my reset to get this item costs 2 platings. He does more damage than I can tank, that's for sure. Kha'Zix is very angry at the Akali. Like, very angry. Don't think, like, if he moves up there, I think I could potentially kill him. Like a strong toothpick tickling you? Yeah, like, he's hitting me a ton, right, before I get low, but he still has enough damage to outweigh the tank magic resist stats I have, right? Oh my god, I actually thought my Q would hit kill the melee. So like realistically, this is how I always want the wave to go. Like I crash and then I reset, right? But it's very hard to do that. Witsend beats Nasus. I think Witsend does beat Nasus, but I think Lethal Tempo beats Electrocute in prolonged trades, right? I think that's really what it comes down to, right? That Lethal Tempo just scales better in prolonged team fights. While I win initial, like if it's just Q auto attack, I always win the trade. It's kinda annoying with the spam pinging, you know? I always wonder when people do this, right? Are they like 8 years old? Or like how do they not control their emotions to this degree where they have to sit and behave like this and ping like this? Like, because like surely it's only a toddler that does that, right? That hasn't learned to control his feelings and emotions yet. Mr. Galio, I just want the chime. I appreciate you. Okay, so I'm gonna risk a lot here, because like Herald is up here as well. And they're moving from base right now, but I really need these chimes, right? Like I really need them. They're passion? That's not passion. You can be passionate without being a dickhead. Oh, Kha'Zix could have joined. Kha'Zix could have joined during all of this time he was in Raptor Camp, right? But like he's that angry at the Akali that he's no longer playing the game. They're passionate dickheads. No. This is not passion, dude. Passion is not like that. If you're passionate about something, you care so deeply about this being such a good thing. If you're passionate about it, you want to make sure it's the best thing. When you behave like this, you're doing the opposite. It's just immaturity. No. No boots. No boots, no glory. Well, I have one boot, but like, only tier 1 boot. Well, you gotta, like, him getting fucking Skarner's even bigger. That's a better shutdown. Well done. Like, that passion is 100% what keeps them away from glamping. Right. But I do believe a person like that, if he's just toxic, he shouldn't be banned. He should just be perma-chat restricted and ping restricted. So he cannot use his chat, he cannot use his pings. Like, that should be a perma restriction on that. But the minute you see that he stops playing the game as well because he's angry at Kali, that should be a perma ban. Which is what we saw in this game, right? He stopped playing, he stopped going for plays, he just became very toxic. And then it's now not just toxicity, it's also disruptive for the gameplay. And that should warrant a permaban and not just a restriction. Dun, 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 dun. We didn't type anymore to keep on a level, it's only pings. I play with chat muted. They 100% type still. It's not hard to detect if a person is toxic if he is throughout the game spending 20 minutes spam pinging one person 10 times in a row until it stops him from pinging, until he does it. What is the bind boom sound? I don't even know what that is. Dun, dun, dun. How long has Wenger been in place now? Was Wenger this year or last year? I'm not even sure. Like April, so last year then. Like, I don't even remember that. I think it's been doing very well with removing bots from the games, right? I think it's been doing a very good job removing bots and removing cheating. Proceeding as diminished by griefing and bot accounts are still rampant. Bot accounts are way down compared to what they used to be because botted accounts is not as easy, but it's still way too big of an issue. It's still way too big of an issue, but it's way less. It's way less, but still way too big of an issue. Back to just permanent singed. Oh. From a new player's perspective, this game felt so toxic to new players always played ARAM and versus AF, and I fully agree with you. So I have legit bot player on my team? Feels like I was unwelcomed. It's okay, mate. I'm also not welcomed. Is it a Nivea support? Yeah, it's either Nivea or Silas support. The other week, we queued into a Nivea support twice the same day. Oh. Man, I need chat. I think we need a new stream slot time. I think streaming at the same time as Catril every day is super stupid, I'll be honest. I think we need a new stream slot. Where we stream a bit later in the day. I think we have to stream a bit differently. Right, gaining much new players. So NA is declining by a lot. Australia is declining, like Oceania is declining a lot. EU West is increasing, EU Nordic is increasing, Korea is increasing. China, we don't have information on, but it is said to be by far not even close. Like there's more players in China alone than the rest of the world, type of thing, right? So it kind of depends on how you look at it. Region based, some regions are declining a lot, and some regions are increasing a lot. Well, not just a super server, Tilidu. China has 30 servers. China has 30 servers. Because the country is so large with so many players, so they have 30 different servers. Like, China just has so many servers, but they don't really share too much information. Kind of funny how Korea has such a strong competition with so little population. It's because it's so ingrained in esport type of thing. It's the same reason, like, to just compare it, right? Denmark is a mega small country in EU, in Europe, right? Like, we have 5-6 million people. Yet, some of the best players, and we have had a lot of players throughout the years, were Danish players in LEC. Even a lot of them went to LCS as well, right? And it's because it's so ingrained that playing computer games and esport and all of that is acceptable. It is not frowned upon, it is even encouraged in many ways. It's part of the school system and all of these things, which develops people to understand, to allow them to not feel bad about playing games, so they actually get good at the game, right? While in other cultures and other countries, it's not as encouraged and even sometimes looked down upon, right? Of course, this is all changing now that it's 2025, but we are just 10-20 years ahead of a lot of other countries when it comes to how we play how we interact with the computer, basically, right? Makes sense. Lane of the Trolls feel home at League? That's not Denmark, dude. That's Sweden and Norway. The fell countries. We have no mountains or anything where the trolls can hide. Denmark is not the land of the trolls. That's like a bit further up. Same shit, ain't it? No. Not at all, actually. What the hell? Denmark is like the flattest land in the world. Like our highest fucking... We don't even have a mountain. We have a hill. Like the highest point in Denmark is 170 meters. That's it. 170 meters. Lots of bridges in Denmark. Yeah, but like the majority of the bridges have a ton of water under it. Like they go over oceans. Not like land. We don't have that many land bridges actually. Same in Finland, TP, Sweden, Norway got us on that. Yeah. Like it's so I kind of wish we had mountains, so you could hike and ski and all these wonderful things that you can do in Sweden and Norway. It's 170. I'm just gonna write it because my pronunciation might be a bit shit. That's the tallest point in Denmark. Which is not tall at all. Oh. Oh. Just be standing in here. Just stand here. Let's hope Hiker Kaiser comes. Hiker Kaiser, please. Alright. We're just better at it than you. At cheesing. I can't move mid lane because lane swap detected, right? I guess I might as well auto-tech this actually. Like I'm just bodyguarding him right now. Well, let's assume Echo is either at our blue side right now or red side. Right? I would be afraid of Pike here. What is Pike? He's either in here. He must be in here, right? Yeah, he is. I decided to, if it was worth risking the face check. I'm not sure if it was. The cookie and the W's here are gonna put me up to 400 at least. He's blue buff only, right?
That's one. They never saw it coming.
He should have ghosted way later. Way earlier, sorry. Nice. If he ghosted earlier and he auto-spaced with the green gun, then maybe. Brazil is a big ass. Really? You guys have no mountains? Like, not even one? I actually always thought Brazil was kind of bumpy. Oh, I missed the cure. I could 100% have stolen it. It's a fiesta, chat! It's a freaking fiesta. It's really bumpy, but we sit in a single tectonic plate. Oh, okay, it's starting to be very smart. Tectonic plate. Yeah, Bucks first, 100%. The next chime here will give me level 3. Dude, why is he so fast? Oh, he's level fucking 6. How is he level 6 when I guess it's just all the KP, right? Because I'm like... all that fighting, right? Team will go mid lane? No? My tempo is so horrible. My tempo is so bad. Like, I'm just running from place to place. I'm still 3.5. I'm not getting anything. Oh, I don't even get the cannon. Silas could try to come here. He's probably going mid lane. Lathyrus just never moves, sadly. I counter dies to you 3 times now. Well, Pike is not so much a counter. I actually don't think Pike counters bad at all. I think Pike is just really strong the first 10-15 minutes of the game. But I don't really think he's a bad counter because the first bad item buys his armor HP item. At least I got nearly a full level. How's your day going anyways? I'm doing great, mate. Thank you so much for asking. Deadman split 8 minutes into the game is not bad, if I were to reset, that is. The Renekton is absolutely running this map, dude. You keep doing well and enjoy your games. Thank you so much, mate. Will do, will do. Not a lot I can do here, right? Alright. Both 80 carriers only has 40 CS. It's really a mess of a game, huh? It's a mess of a game. Let me go bot lane here and see if we can pressure anything down here. CycloSword, right? For it to give 25 gold. Two auto attacks did so much damage, and just Deadman's better and Electrocute being so great. Should die, yeah, he does. Two for 1, and we got a shutdown. Nice, not bad. My portent was good. I was really hoping they wouldn't all-in me like they did. But there you go, I thought he would try to save his own life instead of killing himself to kill me. But that's just how it goes sometimes, right? That's how the cookie crumbles. He tried to guess where Kai'Sa would ult, which I like. I like when people think like that. It's weird that Echo just decided to kind of face check, right? Alright. So everyone is kind of fat, right? I think that's a fair thing to just put out there. I think everyone is really strong, have a ton of items. Infinity Edge Rush on Lathyrus. That's tech I've not seen before. Is he cooking? Or is he getting cooked? Kind of just giving him as much solo experience I can while also covering. There's nothing for me to do mid lane right now from what I can see. I might be on a ward. I legitimately have zero clue, right? So that's why Kaiser's not doing anything at least. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is Kaiser's gonna be right here, and I'm just gonna get... Well, I missed my Q, which made this trade very bad, but the idea is you bot lane, auto-attack Q, auto-attack move away. Now she's chunked for 500-600 HP. Very easy to now dive her, right? That's the idea anyways. That wasn't what happened, but that is the idea. Echo is behind them right now. But... okay, she flashed, so he's dead. He's dead. Okay, not too bad. 3 for 2. Not too shabby. Once again, I could have played better. My ult was not great. They get the tower. Not feat of strength, but they're getting up there right now. Three Void Drops are doing a lot of work right now. Get a tower as well. We just basically have to win Herald fight. Nice, he actually stepped on his room. Plays my Q in a way where I was hoping he would dodge into it. Feels like Herald is the play, right? If we want to contest the feats of strength, which means we're pushing out top lane here and getting the tower then. Yep. Alright. Next ward. Do I ward this? I'm kinda unhappy about my ward I placed here. I don't think it's being... no. Echo's moving towards bot lane, so they're cross-mapping. So let's cross-map with them. And try to defend the set. Let's see if we can save him. The set absolutely annihilated. Dude, did you guys see that from the set? Absolute annihilation. He absolutely wrecked them there. That was crazy. Well played. That's like a montage play right there. Oh no! Dude, he took the fucking Herald from me. Why would he... Why would he take the Herald? The silence was very far up. Good try. Trying to one-shot there. Well, don't think there's a lot we can do here. Just go for the Renekton, no? I'm not entirely sure. Oh well, they get feats of strength. Alright, level 9, feels good. Maxed out Q now. But I feel like he was living no matter what, right? Because he was very far up. Like he was up here. I need to stop listening to the Silas chat. Alright? We need to stop listening to the Silas. That's the second time I get murdered because I'm listening to his things. Noted. Let's like write that behind our ear, that he's not really taking into account other factors. He just sees a person, thinks the person. We need to think for him. And we can't really blame too much about, like, because we can see it now, right? So now, thank you so much for the 30 months, mate. Really appreciate that. Let's see if we can get the red giant. Can be a bit hard to get, but 2 or 3 people just bot lane to kill Teemo, right? That was Renekton, right? The slice and dice or something, like whatever it's called. AP. I think I go Yaksho. I cannot ward until, like... I cannot ward until the lane in the mid lane pushes. We can't just walk past the lane and just be like, yep. Right? Like, we cannot do that. Please go for this. I'm just cutting off the core. Dude, I think the crocodile is angry. Oh my god. That is more damage than anticipated. My bad. I think Tactical is better than armor. I knew I was in the Emerald. I did not think it would kill me. I'll be honest. Because he had already used his Q, right? So it was just only Alt and E auto attack. But that did 1700 HP. It's not gonna kill me now that I just doubled my magic resist, but before that it does. That Renekton could not move at all, dude. He got auto takes. He got stunned 3 or 4 times in that period, which is awesome. That was cool. He's gonna be like looking at that and be like, I need a Mux, I need Mux. If we can get 3 Mountain Dragons when we're getting Yaksho here, that's gonna be perfect. I think after Yaksho is probably Liandry's or Bloodletter. There's merit for Bloodletter since we have double AP. So that's more team-oriented, and Liandry is a bit more egotistical. It's for me instead then. I think this crocodile is very, very tired of me at this point. At this point, I think he's tired. Damn, I ran out of meeps. Blinding? Alright. Oh, I ran out of memes, so no pike death. They used a lot though, right, to kill me. Which is now gonna punish them a lot. This Renekton, like, he's just died 3 times in a row without getting anything done at all at the map. It feels like this is the worst feeling. Because he went from being incredibly strong, right, to now having died 3 times. 1, 2, 3, without really touching a minion wave at all. That insanely big lead, because I think he had 2,000 or 3,000 gold lead at one point over the Teemo. That's completely gone. The experience is at least gone with combined with that. I can't harm the AFF. I die way too much. I die way too much. I'll bring that up. I think that's very, very, like... We die way too much. I guess we didn't get to see the Nexus exploding. Oh, that's weird. We die way, way, way too much. We need to fix that. Our damage output is a bit low. But it's like, it's actually fine. 24 minutes, 700 damage. It's close. It's very close. I'm a tiny bit below. So it's just the death count I need to fix. I did not miss the queue. Feels good. Feels good. Feels amazing. Okay, let's turn on a stream. We can watch while we're in queue. The final freshie, 100% win rate to Masters attempt 9 plus 10 games. Korea waiting room, Korea. I kind of like the Deadman split into Cosmic Drive though. That's rough. That's rough. Let's see. No dodging, please. Rakan Tristana versus Bard Yonara. Malphite versus Tryndamere. Oh, I think this is going to be a fun game. I think this is going to be a fun game, chat. Let's go have fun. a diamond player in the Grandmaster lobby? Very likely just a Decade account, Tilly. That's the hope at least. Very likely just a Decade account. That's the hope at least, right? Or it could be an Ultra Smurf, right? Person that created a new account. This Malphite is called the Lulu guy. Is that a bit scary name actually? You will check? Amazing. He's clearing from top to bot. Top to bot enjoyer. Okay, he might have hit the Q, but we definitely won that trade. So then we also broke the shield first, right? From 800, yeah, exactly. So he just decayed. Good, good. Let's push this and then get a ward, because remember Jarvan started top side, so he's gonna go from bot side. Oh, getting hit that was very sad. They kinda held 2 minions. But we have vision, at least. I just need level 3, then I feel a lot safer, right? But I definitely want to hover to the left side right now, and not the right. So if he shows up, we can kind of slow him down, and then we can always just go for portal. Sad I didn't collect my 105 chime. The one that's down here. Khan took the kill at least. So yeah, 2 failed flashes. There's a lot of weird things going on there, right? If I had mana there, he just suicided, but I guess he had full information. Do you know? Is that like an "is my balls" or is that the type of joke? One last auto attack. He's not getting it though. I'm not sure why he did that. LEC jungler? I don't think so. But why are you asking? I'm assuming there is a reason. It's Emma Watson. Holy shit. It's Harry Potter. Very, very rough early game here. We lost double Skullcrab as well. Plating already topside. Down a few waves topside. Losing a lot of experience bot side. Mid lane is the only one who's doing good, like the Rise. We have a a slingshot versus a beam zone. I can't auto attack there. Rakan will W me. Okay, he did that because he wants to reset, right? I wanted to hold it, but I guess he just want to push. I'm dead here, by the way. He's level 6. If I haven't been level 6 is because of the double skull. Well, used our buster shot. Oh, I don't try to risk girls, dude. I've been with my girlfriend for the last 12 years, so I'm just chilling with her. Game is looking incredibly hard right now. He still has jump, right? Even hitting that Q, he has cleanse. But if we can get this to crash, then is both Rakan and Javan in there? Just Rakan. This is rough. Top lane tower is just getting murdered, by the way. This is gonna be a very one-sided game. It's gonna be a very one-sided game from what I can see here. And I hope we get a kill here. But damn. Well played by Tristana there. Hit the Q and I kill. That is so annoying. That is so annoying, because that should be so easy. That should be so easy. Fuck, I'm not allowed to make these mistakes. when we're playing from behind. God damn, that's annoying. I'm so disappointed in myself. Very nice. That Q I initially hit was awesome. I'm not sure why Vladimir decided to flash that. That was a bit interesting, right? Because, like, he can't flash away from the Nocturne ult. Maybe he was hoping he could flash out of the range? I don't know. We have Dead Man's Plate, so that's not too bad. My dude, I cannot hit my Q. Action and Set are the only ones I can think of. Who is Fontaine CycloSword actually good on? I can think. Yeah, those two. It was not good on bot either. Let me put it like that. Can I make it? Hey. I cannot. That's annoying. He's alive, holy shit. Top lane is a hard lane, huh? Not sure what I expected fully, but I did think Trendemir, like a Malphite, kind of countered him. It's such a hard game, dude. Well, he just clocked on the stream. I'm assuming it's Giga specific. No, it didn't work. So I had a person that was a bit curious about it. So I had a person on YouTube asking me about it, right? The idea here is... Oh, that is so big. The idea for him on YouTube was that this purchase could be maybe good. Or he asked if it was good because of the 99% slow it gives. But it does not give 99% slow when you're ranged. It only gives 20% slow when you're ranged. So the idea was that your auto tag into Q would then be guaranteed because of the 99% slow. But it only shows 20%. So yeah. Item description. one game there. I got him with the... No, it was a different tower. Was a great double stun. You ain't getting anything from that double stun though. Besides maybe saving people that would not be saved otherwise. So maybe we did get things. When it was being content for night, I spell path for Unital stats are 2 over centralized and crit build right now. Just I still think ship is the best unconventional item file. It's not even unconventional, I'll be honest. But yeah, it is incredibly good. His ult was nearly up as he died. He dodges very differently than what I want her to. Which is not a bad thing at all for her. That's really good. Do we always go with Bart Alexo? Because I saw you doing it at Polia games? I think it's way better, yeah. For as long as we're playing solo queue. It's a different conversation for pro games and stuff like that. Games that are slower. Generally a spellbook with heal. With redemption rush and stuff like that would be better. He didn't jump. No panic. Please, I didn't get my ignite on him. I'm so sad. I didn't get my ignite on him. Even if he cleanses, the first tick would always do damage. He survived with 30 HP, so I just lost out on 450 gold, chat. Because I messed up by not getting ignite. My auto attack cancelled the ignite input. Like my auto attack input canceled the ignite input, which is super annoying. Could also kill if I had claimed this chime before I went for the ult play. Have a paid course about button support funds? I do. If you do course comment right now, there will be a specific Bart course where there's also weekly group coaching session that you will get access to by buying or paying for it. You will also get access to everyone else's course that are being written on that platform and all of their weekly group coaching sessions as well. I believe right now it's $19 a month. Everything will be kept up to date and you get access to a total of right now 3 hours of weekly group coaching. 1 hour by me, 1 hour by Reptile, 1 hour by Hidden. Hidden is an LEC coach. And Reptile is AD carry coach. What the fuck? My bad. Hey, Cheddar Loki, 100%. Very big Cheddar. I should not have walked through the river. That was very greedy. That was very greedy walking through the river there. I thought maybe my teammates would be able to collapse on Javan, but they didn't collapse on him, so I got collapsed on instead, which is just horrible. I need to shadow the Rise. I need to shadow the Rise. What the fuck is my team? We are straight up like, okay, so we just lose the game, I guess. Let's just FF here, because like this is gonna be leashed. They just get this now. while they also got all the kills. So we just lost the game there. God damn, Tristana. Do I have a sheepdog about bot? No. All information is in the paid course. All the information is in the paid course. I do not have any sheet documents. We lost the game off of that play. Like, but no matter what, this game would be incredibly hard. Let me put it like that. But that's like, that put the nail in the coffin right there. Nothing is bad. He's TPing top because of Atakan, but we can contest Atakan. He also have no ult. The worst part is there's not even any objective bounties, right? There's not even any objective bounties, but we are absurdly far behind right now. I could 100% have played better, by the way. Way, way better. How is this Tristana constantly on my fucking dick, though? She's never playing the lane, dude. She's not farming. She's just hunting me, dude. They do not have the damage to kill this dude. Well, maybe they actually do. They 100% do. What the fuck? Alright, Nocturne does a lot more damage with his 2 items than I imagined. Like, is all of this warded? No. None of it is warded. They just have full ownership, I guess. Spell shield was a bit too early. Thank God it didn't kill him. That would have been a silly way of dying, right? I'm fairly sure this is not warded. I'll check in 20 seconds if it's warded. I would hear ult on a Rakan. I think my dude is mentally checked out, huh? Alright. Like, I have a mission. I need to see if there's a ward in here, because I don't believe there's a ward. There's no vision here. And there's no vision here. So how did Tristana know to jump there? What am I, like, is Ryze pinging me? Because, like, what can I do differently? I don't know what I can do differently there. You walk in here when you have vision on Rakan, and then you get Rakan W'd when you have flash out. Like, you path like shit, and you died because you path like shit. Feels weird. Like, I've made many mistakes, but that wasn't one of them. I've made many mistakes. Not that one, though. That's not my mistake. Oh. Everyone is spam pinging. We are voting no, so obviously people want to play. I think we should just cross map. Right? We can't do shit about the dragon. It's gone. Cross map. My dude nearly one-shot my ass. Holy fuck. But yeah. So we know they're playing Baron, so we know we can cross-map that, normally. But my team decided not to cross-map. Like, they TP topside and all that. Might be very good, though. Because, like, Tristana's really low. Why is it not dead? It's refusing to die! It has... What the fuck? I think it's over. Because, like, how is Tryndamere not dying there? Then Tristana not dying, and, like, it's just... Disaster game, chat. Absolute disaster game. At least Ryze survived as well. I'm the lone survivor. Dive me. Listen, Malphite, you did not have a good game either. You lost from level 1 against the Tryndamere. Ah, horrible game. I think I'm gonna take a break. I'm dying too much. I'm playing like shit. I'm dying way too much. I think I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna come back later today, chat. Okay, a bit later today. I'll be back. So see you in some hours. Okay. Goodbye, guys.